Hi, my name is Bonnie O'Connor, and I am a small animal massage practitioner. I want to welcome you today to my professional pet massage for the health of your pet. My goal is to just give you an idea of what types of massages are available professionally for your animal and what the benefits of massage are and how to go about connecting with me if you want to have a massage or you want to learn to possibly do a mini massage. So thank you for joining me. Sit back, relax, and we'll go through the process. Again, my name is Bonnie O'Connor. I am a small animal massage practitioner. I received my training from the Northwest School of Animal Massage. It was a 200-hour course, and the goals of the program were to primarily focused on a lot of anatomy, a lot of physiology, talking about the gaits of animals, and then getting into strokes and massage techniques. But the majority had a lot to do with anatomy, and I think that's really important. A lot of people will say to me, I massage my pet all the time. But really, unless we're massaging with intent and understand the muscles that we're touching and feeling and knowing what's going on, we're really petting our pet, not really massaging. So I'm going to go over a little bit about what the benefits are and how you can have one for your animal. So the first type of professional massage is what's called a maintenance massage. The goal of that is to decrease the muscular tension. Maintenance massages are really for all animals. Any healthy animal can have a maintenance massage. Even animals that have had an injury and are rehabilitating and are healed can do a maintenance massage. These are recommended at usually about once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks, just like we would do when we go in and have our massage with a therapist. It's the most common type and one of the most valuable because the goal of it is to keep dogs from developing muscular tension, which actually can lead to arthritis, joint problems, and other issues down the road. So we're keeping their muscles healthy and vibrant. We're basically getting a dog or cat, to stay at their specific level of performance. We're not asking them to do anything more. So if you take your dog for a regular 1 mile walk, we want them to continue to do their 1 mile walk for as long as that is possible for the dog to do so. Basically, the benefits of a maintenance massage are to decrease recovery time between workouts. It decreases post-workout discomfort because we release natural endorphins. Kind of decreased chance of stress and overuse related to injuries. So we're lengthening the muscle fibers. We're stimulating the lymphatic system. So we're improving the immune function, and we're preventing chronic conditions. And by that, I mean, by having a regular maintenance massage, the person that's doing the massage is going to become very, very comfortable with your animal's body. If I notice any changes in that body from one session to the next, you're going to know about it. So a bump that suddenly appears is going to be found a lot faster because you're doing a massage, because we're definitely touching and feeling and palpitating all the body parts. And if it is a cancerous tumor, it can be caught at the beginning. So it helps to actually prevent chronic conditions. Animals that benefit from a maintenance massage are all of your companion animals, your healthy athletic animals, your geriatric pets, and your working animals. So that would be your scent dogs, your police dogs, your assistance dogs. Just in their normal course of duty, a maintenance massage would be a benefit to them. And again, this is a good one for your budget and for pretty much for your budget because it's only 1 to 2 times a month or maybe once every 6 weeks, depending on how you want to put something together with the therapist. The next is the performance massage. And the goals of that is to improve work efficiency, to increase proprioceptive skills, and this is the muscle memory, and increase flexibility. Dogs that would be good for a performance massage are dogs that are transitioning from one activity to another or asking to step up. So if you have a dog that you are now thinking that you'd like to do fly ball, then this would be the type of massage because you're basically going to be massaging the dog to address any issues that are coming from taking on that additional work that they're being asked to do. So it has all the benefits of a maintenance massage, but it also helps to create consistent and repeatable performance, to improve the muscle memory and neural functioning, to get greater gains in training with less interruptions, kind of disrupt postural habits if they're getting some poor postural habits, and again, all of the benefits of the maintenance massage. This one is a little different in terms of how often you do it, because you're going to be tying it to getting the animal to that next level. So you might do 3 to 4 a month. So you might do one every week. You might tie it to a performance schedule. Say they're going to be out on doing the agility for the next 6 weeks during competitions. So that way you're getting the trigger and stress points addressed in the animal before they really develop into something serious. Candidates for this would be dogs or cats used for showing, because again, they're going to be asking to step up to another level of performance. Dogs in training, so your guide dogs in training, your law enforcement dogs in training, because again, they're stepping up. They're going from not doing anything to now being in training to do something different. Young dogs beginning to work. Any pet transitioning from one thing to another. So again, say you have a dog in flyball and you want them to go to herding. They're going to be using different muscles in both of those activities, and that's what you're going to be focusing on. Or an example would be a shelter animal to a new home. And that's what's interesting, because think about that. If a dog coming from the shelter is one that's been in a cage, they've had less activity, much less activity. They might have not a very good diet. They're under some undue stress. And now they're going to go home to this new family. And already that's a little stressful. They're happy, of course, to be out of the shelter. They're happy to be with you. But they're definitely going to be asked to step up to doing things at a higher level. I'm sure as a family, you're going to want to take them for walks. You're going to maybe want to take them hiking. You're maybe going to want to put them in one of these activities, the fly ball, the herding. You're going to have fun with your animal. So they need to get back to that level or upper level of performance. So that would be a good massage to transition. And then as they go through the performance and get back up to speed where you want them to be, then they could transition into the maintenance massage. And again, these would be a little bit more intense during that process. And then once they're back to regular performance, then they could then drop back into a maintenance massage. The last massage is a rehabilitation massage. And its goal is to stimulate the healing properties of the body and provide comfort. These particular massages are geared to animals that are being supervised or seen by a veterinarian. So the plan the veterinarian has for the animal would be complemented by what massage plan is put into place and would be done in a cooperative fashion. And that's really important. And it's really important to understand that pet massage in no way replaces medical care at all. To me, it's an enhancement for that medical care. So the intent is to actually get the body to reach a state of physical equilibrium that will facilitate natural healing or will complement the treatment program initiated by a veterinarian. Or it may simply be designed to relieve boredom and tension for an animal on restricted rest. Or it could be as complex as helping to formulate new tissue growth. So the physical benefits, they get all the benefits of the maintenance, and then they also get other benefits. The massage will actually stimulate the circulation, will decrease inflammation, stimulate the parasympathetic system of the nervous system, releasing endorphins, so that'll help to combat pain, assist in the production of healthy scar tissue formation. Because again, if you remember, if you get a scar, it can be tight and uncomfortable. So by doing massage, we're helping to encourage flexibility and stability in that scar tissue and helping to make it more comfortable as it heals and heals to a better movement for the animal. The typical candidates for this would be hospitalized pets, obviously. Animals that have been debilitated nutritionally can also benefit from a rehabilitation massage, because again, massage, as we will hear in a moment, does help to address digestion. Shelter animals can be very much part of this. Many of them that do come in do have physical ailments that need to be addressed. Geriatric animals, because of course your geriatric animals can also be maintenance, so can your shelter animals. But again, this is a higher level of massage, and then they transition back to maintenance. So if I'm doing a dog that, say, had a luxating patella, and we're strengthening the tendons and muscles around the kneecap, then once the animal is healed, and that's been confirmed by their vet, then we can take the animal back then to a maintenance massage. Confined animals is also an important one, because you got to think about it. When they're confined, they're not getting any exercise, they're not having any normal activity, and those muscles will become lax, and we want to keep them working as efficiently as possible. This is the most intense type of massage, so it's going to be very frequent. So you might do it 2 to 3 times a week, you might do it every day. I do like to have a break between days because you want to allow the muscle to relax. You know, you don't want to be pressing on it every day if it's not necessary. So that's why 2 to 3 a week, and it's very intense and tied to, again, the plan by the veterinarian. So that's the types of professional massage that you would reach out to have done. And again, the maintenance massage would probably be one of the most common and the most needed. And again, it would be if you want to keep your pet in the optimal health for as long as it's possible to do that. So now let's talk a little bit about the massage benefits. Massage actually benefits all systems of the body. You know, it improves the circulation, it can eliminate toxins. That's extremely important. If you think about all the toxins that our animals come in contact with, we take them for a walk, we'll walk them on grass that we don't know if people have used chemicals. We will think about when you take them for a walk too, when you're walking out on streets where cars are going by, where's the animal located in relation to the car? It's down at the area where the exhaust fumes may be coming out the back of the car. They're going into our animal. The toxins that we use in cleaning our home, if we're not using natural cleaners, gets on their feet and then they lick it. So they're always got toxins building up in their body, and massage can definitely help with that. In the circulatory system, it encourages development of stronger cardiac muscles, and it increases oxygen supply to the cells, and can decrease blood pressure. So if you have an animal with blood pressure, massage can help to decrease that. In the digestive system, it relaxes the intestinal muscles, it improves the blood flow to the digestive tract, it can stimulate the liver and the kidney, and it can improve appetite if you have an animal that's not eating. In the muscular system, it relaxes or stimulates the muscles to relieve the soreness, tension, stiffness, weakness, anything a muscle can be feeling that's not at the optimal level. It can mobilize the soft tissues and improve joint flexibility. Oftentimes with massage sessions, we will add a stretching session to the end of it. So keeping the joint flexible is really important. In the nervous system, it can relieve pain, it can stimulate the motor nerves, and it can help with restlessness and sleep disturbances. In the respiratory, it can improve respiration. There's actually a stroke that we use that actually can break up mucus and help the animal breathe better. In the lymphatic system, we're obviously working to move the lymphatic fluid through the joints and to drain those lymph nodes. The skin, it can improve the skin and coat. We work with the quality of the coat can be improved by the stimulation of the follicular oils and the sebaceous glands, and we can remove dead skin and loose hair. And then in the skeletal system, it improves alignment of the skeletal system without force. So chiropractic would be working more with moving the bone, whereas we're working with the muscles that work and insert and originate on those muscles. So now let's talk a little bit about the stages of a massage. There's actually 5 stages that we work with when we come in to do a massage. An opening is actually where we come in and we're just actually saying hello to the animal again, or if we're first meeting the animal. We're going to be talking to them, we're going to be comforting them, we're going to be telling them what we're going to be doing, we're going to just be lightly stroking them, kind of saying, how do you do? And doing that at every session, because you never know what they experienced between the time you came and the time you came back. That could be stressing them out. So you want to make sure that the dog starts getting a relaxation and is starting to feel comfortable. I've noticed when I do a massage that it typically, on a dog that's never had massage, it typically takes me about 3 sessions for the animal to build up the trust and understanding of what we're doing in our session. The first couple, they don't really know for sure. They don't know if they trust me yet, but usually by the 3rd, they get what you're there for and they're ready to have their massage. Even my dog took a really long time to get her comfortable, and she's doing great now. And she actually had an illness that happened to her over 1.5 years ago, and it's still never been totally diagnosed. She had MRI, she had a lot of things done, and she had a lot of hind limb weakness, and now she has a lot of shoulder stiffness. So we do a couple massages a week on her shoulders and then on her hind end, and it's helped her to be more flexible and to allow her to walk a little longer than I think she would have, and to be around, for 1.5 years since that illness took place. She definitely still has health issues, so that's something we are dealing with on an ongoing basis, but I do believe that the massage has given her more opportunity, definitely, to stay a little more active than she might have been if I hadn't done that. When we do the palpation, our goal in doing a palpation, and we do this in every session, is to feel the dog for anything unusual happening in the body. It's really important for us to determine if there's areas of excessive heat or excessive coolness. If there's excessive heat, that could lead us to believe there might be inflammation there and maybe something we need to have the vet check out, because there could be an injury or an illness coming up from the immune system. And in places of excessive coldness, it might be that the blood's not flowing through that area very good, and we might want to use strokes that help to improve blood flow. So we're determining, and we're also seeing when we palpate, is there areas of tenderness? Is there something that's uncomfortable for the animal? And are they letting us know that? And if so, what's going on there? Is that an area we need to work on a little bit? Or is there something more taking place? So palpation actually leads us to the body of the massage. And the body of the massage is the actual massage. So when I have a healthy dog with nothing going on, or cat, I always emphasize cats too, because I can do both. I always want if they're healthy, then when I'm looking at the body, I'm just kind of thinking about, okay, if everything looks good, they're not wincing at anything, nothing feels hot or cold, they just seem normal. I find out what they've been doing for the week, see if they've been using any muscles a little bit more than others. And so then I would focus my massage on the areas that particular breed might have future issues with. So for example, a Doxy might have back issues. They do have back issues. So I might focus on the muscles that adhere to the spine so that I can strengthen those, because those are areas of concern down the road. If I know she's been a Doxy, if I know the Doxy's been jumping off the couch a little more than they should be, I might focus on the hips and the area back there where they can get a herniated disc or a bulging, something bulging in the back. So we'll work on that area. If I do feel something like a trigger point or a stress point, which are kind of nodules that appear in the body of the muscle or in the area of the muscle where it inserts onto another muscle where a spasm could happen, and I might address those in my body. So each time it's new, and I always give my clients notes of the sessions so that they have all the information they need to share with their vet and keep in their pet's medical records. Then we would go on to, if it's appropriate, to stretching. And that would just depend case by case. Sometimes I do stretching, sometimes I don't. In a 30-minute massage, I might not really have a lot of time for the stretching, so I might have you do some home stretching as an exercise between appointments. If I'm doing a 50 to a 60-minute, there's usually time for stretching, and I might do some of the hind limbs and the neck. And it's really important to evaluate the dog's condition before you actually do stretching, and to actually make sure you're totally focused on protecting that joint during that stretching process. And then the last part would be the closing, and that's really where we just bring the dog back to a state of relaxation, just kind of light strokes, things that make you feel good, so that they never have, so they always have continuity in the massage. So I'm never going to take my hands off them if at all possible, and I'm going to try to flow a process that's constantly calming and moving toward an end result. So those are the 5 stages of a massage. And with that in mind, this is what you'd be looking for if you hired a professional massage therapist to come in and work with your pet. So what I usually do when I'm asked to possibly do a massage, I really like to do, if at all possible, a complimentary assessment. I like to come out and get a whole health history. I like to talk to your vet if there's something going on, and I like them to know I'm going to be doing that. And do they see any issues with my doing massage on their pet at that time? I like to know exactly what kind of medicines they're on, what kind of food they're eating, just get a whole idea. And if I am able to come in and not necessarily do a massage the first time, it might be more of an introduction time. It's a chance for me to meet the animal, do some light touch, see how they respond to it. If they seem to respond well, we can go ahead with a massage at that time. But I do offer that if people aren't sure that they what they want to do with a massage. I do massage really throughout the Inland Empire, but anything over 15 miles from my home does incur a transportation fee, because typically I do go to my clients' homes to do the appointment. However, if you're uncomfortable with that, I do have an office here, this room, that I do massage, so you can come to my home. But I found that most people like the idea of you coming to them. It doesn't disrupt the animal. It's really very simple. The dog's very comfortable in their own home. But there are both of those options. The other thing that I kind of do is the one-on-one in-home training. So if you would like to learn a little bit about doing a mini relaxation, I'm not going to teach you to be a massage therapist. However, I would give you an overview of the muscles that you might be looking at superficially, how the joints move, quite a bit of an educational training, and then giving you some hands-on instruction. Right now, the one-on-one in-home might not be very good with everything going on with the pandemic. So I do also offer it's about a 2-hour online course, so you can do it from your house. And I call it The Art of Massaging Your Dog. And we start out with understanding how to massage and how your dog talks to you or your cat, through the benefits, all the way to the joints, some of the superficial muscles. We don't go into all of them by any means, but I give you enough that when you touch your dog for a relaxation, you're seeing how that body flows on those upper level muscles. We go into a little bit of gait, and how joint movements work, and then we go into an actual massage and talk about the different strokes you can use to do some relaxation. My philosophy being that, I apologize for that. My philosophy being that if everyone knew how to touch their dog, at least in a relaxation way, the bonding between the two of you would be enhanced. Your touching of your dog would be enhanced. You would find more issues related to their health and well-being, and I think that would be great. I'm not saying it would ever supplement having a professional massage, but I think it would be awesome, because I think it would be great for your dog or your cat and great for you. So I do offer that as a webinar. So if you're interested in any of these services, please reach out to me at pauseandrelaxpm@gmail.com or by phone. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have from this session, give you more detail on what we can work on together. And then if you'd like to look at my website, you can also go to my pauseandrelax.massagetherapy.com. And then I'm also on Facebook. So you can catch me in any of those ways. And again, I'd love to answer any questions from this session or see what you might be interested in having done and give you more information on that. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you have an awesome day.